just come off of 34, and we got to spend a little time with our kid yesterday, not today, yesterday, and he finally got to meet the boyfriend.
Yay!
I think it went a little better than what he's letting on. So, I firmly believe that we should be more willing to engage with our fellow man on just kind of random general basis, but having said that, what's the most random ass weird thing a stranger has just walked up and said to you? Standing in the Loves today, making my coffee, because you know how I am about my coffee, and this guy just walks up and he's like, "Good morning, you're tall." Just so y'all know, I'm 5'6". I'm really not that tall. We have just picked up a load of sour cream.
Most likely.
Yeah. We picked up a Daisy in Garland, and we are headed to Memphis.
Going to Memphis, then to Lebanon, then to
Cookville. Memphis is going to be interesting because, in case y'all didn't know,
the I-40 bridge going into Memphis from Arkansas is closed and it cracked.
and just in case you were wondering, yes, we're on 30 right now. We have just left basically the Dallas metro area, and yeah, the road's kind of rough this morning.
Everything's bigger in Texas,
including the bumps.
shitty roads.
And this video is terrible. We will catch you guys where the road gets a little smoother. I guess that's his way of saying good morning. As you can see by the footage, we got ourselves backed in. We are...
Sorry. Austin found one of our cards.
So, yeah. His little brother just found one of our business cards at a truck stop.
That we strategically place all over the country.
But we're in Memphis, right?
We're just outside, well, technically we're in Memphis, yes.
Okay. We got here last night, and fortunately this place had overnight parking, so we knew that coming in.
That's why we came all the way in.
Yeah. So on the way here, I don't know where we were, but we stopped to take a shower.
We were in Arkansas.
And he's a nice guy.
I am.
He really is.
Usually I am. The cashiers that work at the convenience stores, stuff like that, I try to be nice to them because they do have a rough job sometimes.
Well, and truckers are kind of dicks.
Truckers are assholes. So we go up to the counter, pay for my stuff, and the woman behind the counter, she looks like she's kind of having one of those days.
She's kind of blah.
So I'm being nice, hey, how are you doing? You know, stuff like that. This was random, and how would you react to this?
In the worst way.
I asked her, how you doing? How things going? You know, she goes, looked at me. My son just got arrested for murder because he was hanging around with the wrong people.
I feel for this lady. I really do, but...
How do you respond to that? I was like, I am so sorry. Can I just pay for my stuff? I mean, I felt like this tall because, I mean, obviously we didn't know.
It's not funny,
No.
but it's just one of those random things like, what? I got nothing. I got literally nothing.
So yeah, that was kind of one of our random things yesterday.
How do you handle those situations? I mean, most of them I kind of try to turn around and make a little more positive or whatever. But
How you gonna turn that one around?
yeah, I just don't think there's any comeback for that.
So I basically just told you, I hope everything works out and
It
good
was
luck.
just kind of an awkward silence.
Yeah.
For me, I'm like, oh yeah. This load has got 3 drops.
3 drops.
3 drops. We are at number 1.
Yep, Memphis. Then we go to Lebanon,
Yeah,
Tennessee.
Lebanon's next. But what's on the way?
Cigar shop, Dixon.
Dixon,
Big-
Tennessee.
Big
Yep.
Boys, right?
Yeah, Big Boys
Cigar Shop, Dixon, Tennessee.
Yeah.
That's where I'm going.
So yeah, that's our next stop because it's 3 hours from here and Lebanon's 4 hours. So
That'll work out just right. They open at 11. We're going to get there around noon.
we are headed to Big Boy Cigars in Dixon, Tennessee, and then on to Lebanon for the night. So we'll see you somewhere along the way. Considered healthy eating, right?
It's an apple.
Demolition mode engaged. Good belch right about now would be awesome. Yellow.
Crossville Pilot sucks.
Well, I was just going to say somebody's a little crabby. We stopped at the Pilot in Crossville, Tennessee, and we're informed that nobody runs a cashier anymore, or a cash register, whatever. Someone's a little aggravated, and rightfully so. We've covered this topic on our Facebook before. We just really don't like the idea of the self-checkouts because we feel like that's taking someone's job. There's a lot of people that are against it because We aren't trained or paid or compensated in any way for doing that job.
They will pay somebody to stand behind it to make sure that you don't screw it up. But they won't pay somebody to go stand over at a register and take your money.
The justification that we were given for this shift in policy is that it just makes their lives easier. It's very, very short-sighted. Not super happy about any of that, but I am happy that we got our next load. Shortly after we got done having breakfast, we got our next load. We are headed over to Athens, Tennessee, and unfortunately, it delivers in the Chicago area. Yeah, boo. But I think in general, they're working us back towards the yard so that we can get our required maintenance and stuff taken care of. So that makes me a happy girl. Gotta tell you, the part of Tennessee that we're going through right now, near Crossville, is absolutely gorgeous. Enjoy the scenery. Maybe by the time we get to our destination tonight, somebody will be a little bit happier.